Welcome to the Realm-of-Millenia. Be ye man, woman, child, a spirit, creature, or demon. Be ye a native migrator, or maybe even invader into the realm. Welcome, for I am your host, the Millennium Mailman, here today, bringing you guys, gals, and other sort of pals into the realm of Millenia to another Tourism Tuesday, right? And the concept of this episode is the demons. Right, I'm gonna reveal a bit of demons. Reveal a snippet, touch about the demons today. If I can get the camera angle set up to not include glare and stuff. Awesome. Right. So playing off of the episode where I talked about the recommendation from the chaplain and like this quote he wanted in there. Yeah, sure, I got you. I kind of reworked the demons and demonic in the realm of millennia. Just a titch. That should titch. But since I did a lot of reworking on it, I'm gonna just oust it right here. Right. Most of the things, the demons and the other demonics of the hell realm, they don't really need magic at all, right? The things they do are like magical in nature, but they don't need anything because they're the antithesis, epitomes of the gods, right? Gods bestow their blessings, and the demons take advantage of the sacredness of those rules and laws and go around the back door of them. So they don't need any magic, but the demons can still cultivate and utilize magic. It's just they don't need much of any of it in order to do any of the awesome things like they do. Like say, like walk on water. That's a big Christian faith one. Demons can just naturally walk on water. If you think Naruto, you need some sort of chakra or jutsu in order to walk on water. Or Jujutsu Kaisen, you need whatever curse ability. Or just think about it, right? You need some attunement or ability in order to do something like that. But the demons just do it naturally, right? You want to fly in the sky. In the cultivation, martial arts cultivation, you might need a sword and then chi in order to do a feat like that. Or you just need a biology with wings or something of any sort of kind of thing. Demons can just naturally do stuff like that, right? Everyone else, you need magic for that. Demons can still use magic. Yeah, it just amplify that magic they used can generally amplify their natural innate ability to do these magical heaven-defying feats, right? But they don't need magic at all, right? I just wanted to clarify that in order to give like a second or tertiary validation to the Asian language where demon and magic are synonymous, kind of like the magic city could also translate to demonic city from, I really don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese language. The one main character I have in the novel is both like Japanese and Chinese, so I constantly I'm sorry. I constantly have been mixing up a lot of the Japanese and Chinese characters and languages for a long time now because one of my main characters is both nationalities and very much fluent in both of these languages. So they, much like a person who speaks Spanglish, if anyone understands and knows what that is, they seamlessly go through the two. And sometimes people who are either one of the languages don't know what they're talking about, right? It's like, what are you talking about? Yeah. So it's like, seeing how that was my intention with the character, I myself do get confused. Not even being a multilingual person, I'm making a very, very multilingual and casually fluent multilingual person. So thus I flip flop between languages, and I do apologize about any and all mistakes and apparent and seemingly mistakes I make about interpreting it. All I know is that in Japanese or Chinese, uh, the character for demon is the exact same as the character for magic and magical. So yeah. So in order to kind of validate that in and of itself, uh, I kind of attuned like, hey, the very things the demons do, period, is magical in nature, magical in a sense, so they don't need magic because they themselves are recognized to be the magic people are trying to tap into at times, right? So demons can naturally do stuff. Anytime a demon resorts and uses magic, it just amplifies certain magical things about them that they already can do, more likely, often than not. So, yeah. And then there's also like a process of getting the legalized title of demon per se, where a lot of the demons who still use magic at all and haven't just given up on the use of magic, a lot of them only do it because they got so used to it before they actually got the qualification of a demon, which is the ability to utilize those things without tapping into any magic, right? So let's just say I am a demon in training per se, right? I am pretty good at using magic and everything. I'm waiting for my demonic title that I can only get after I can do a certain number of feats without using any magic at all, right? And then there's like born demons, those who can do magical things outside of the will and ways of the gods, no matter how which one you believe in or all of them that you believe in. I can do any and everything magical under the sun in defiance of whatever god you guys believe in, right? Naturally. I don't need magic. I never had magic. I could never use magic, but I still want to learn magic just to amplify those abilities. Like I could fly before without any scruples, but now that I know magic, I can fly faster. I can fly more stable, right? And yeah, I could have flew a bit more stably even without magic with a little practice and all that, but why should I? When I can just use magic to be more perfect at flying, if that's starting to make some sense there, right? So there are levels and aspects to the demons in the Realm-of-Millenia, as well as the hell dimension I definitely keep referring to. That'll be a whole separate video. I will describe a little bit about hell, because again, I'm not trying to do any spoilers here, because hell has its whole own separate book that's going to be written on. So without delving into too many spoilers, just the descriptions and stuff, I will do a bit of a, probably as short as possible, like a 9-minute video on the hell chapter. But again, back to the demons. Demons themselves are, I don't want to make them a race, but they are some sort of creature, right? Kind of like akin to those of the orcs, trolls, and goblins, right? But more so, demon is more so an identity, kind of like a religious faith of sorts, where it wouldn't be racist. You can't call a Catholic racist per se, because it's quite literally just a faith. But you could call a Jewish racist because being a Jew, while in part is faith, it's more so your identity, right? So, and you kind of have to be born into being Jewish, although some are done so through wedding and marital ties. I think I'm not Jewish myself, so I'm sorry if I messed that up, but even a little bit. But in particular, there are. How is that standing? Interesting. Ocular illusion going on here. I'm sorry. Where was I? Yes, the title of demon is exactly that. It's an identity. It's a title. It's not per se a race that anyone can really have, but it's more so a title that you get under particular conditions, and it is not really something anyone could ever really hope to break or not really get out of, because the only way to get out of it is to kind of like change your faith or belief system. Because if you're a demon, you're just a demon, you're just demonic, right? So at least that's the kind of goal I have with the demon attribute character and all that. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to digress if I talk about it anymore, and I'm not trying to digress in this video to talk about the hell dimension or the heavens dimension or anything. So, but those are different places in the realm of millennia. Yawn. 6 a.m. in the morning. I totally need to shower again. Or should I do a morning Monday video? It's gonna be dark for another hour or two, so I got time to go for a stroll. I'll give myself 5 minutes to think about it. It'll still be dark if I go on the walk and come back. Hey, that's just me. I'm gonna leave a like on the video if you feel like it. Comment down in the comment section down below, or leave me a message at millennianmailman@gmail.com. Share the video for more exposure, or subscribe if you feel like it. Dislike the video if you don't. Peace, love, happiness, and all the best of things to you. From one demon to the next.